I don't know how you can introduce Soto as a Yankee without even having him put on the Yankee jersey. We didn't even get to see him in pinstripes. But forget about that for a second. What I heard from Juan Soto was what I expected to be the case, but I think we had it confirmed. This is a one-year deal. Juan Soto is going to test the open market, and I don't think he's going to be lured by the short porch, by the pinstripes, by anything the Yankees do. He's here on a mission to win a World Series this year, and that is it. Beyond this year, anything is possible, and I think Soto's leaving.
I just want to be sure. So based on the fact that there's literally just a year to go on his contract when they do the arbitration,
correct.
Are we talking body language? Are we talking, birds chirping?
How about
where are we pulling this
playing
from?
with Aaron Judge in the outfield?
Yeah.
I'll enjoy it while I'm there.
Okay, so this is interesting. So now, I'll grant you this. I didn't love the Zoom, but I understand, I guess, on some level why they did it. When or if or whatever, he gets the big extension. Yamamoto signs. You do the big thing in the stadium. That you hold up the photo op jerseys and all that stuff. But this is, to me, it's unique. I'm going to give you that. It's unique. A player of this caliber, like when the Yankees got Reggie, what was it, a 5-year deal, free agency. When the Yankees got A-Rod, he had 1 million years to go on his contract. Then he opted out during the World Series, and he went again, right? When the Yankees brought in Garrett Cole, he got this $1 gazillion long-term commitment. Under Giambi, same deal. It's unconventional in the sense that the Yankees have imported undeniably one of the absolute best players in the game, and statistically, and already an all-time great based on the projections and where he is, similarity scores, Baseball Reference, but he's only here for a year. You know what? I can't wait for this because, to me, I want to see this. There's something to be said for earning it and earning the adulation. And just because Juan Soto is an amazing player, which he is, and I know what some of the guys were saying on the afternoon show, oh, don't boo him. Nonsense. It's a two-way street, man. I mean, if Juan Soto comes here and hits 279, with 26 home runs and an OPS of 890, I got news for you. Go take him on the open market, Scott Boras. Go for it.
Yeah.
Juan Soto, to me, and the Yankees are in the best position possible. They're going to feel each other out, all right? They're going to see how it works out, and then they're going to make an intelligent, informed decision based off of that.
Yeah.
I got nothing to worry about.
Yeah, well,
you got some. Who are you bringing in?
Forget about the Mets' perspective for 1 second here. Juan Soto, you made the trade. When the Yankees made that trade, did everybody think it was just going to be 1 year rental? You gave up 5 players.
I did. I absolutely did.
What are you talking about? You said if they got him in the Bronx, he's not leaving.
No, but I didn't think that he would sign I don't think he'll leave. No, I don't think he'll leave, but I know he's not going to sign a contract next week. He's going to test free agency.
There was some thought.
Yeah.
You think he's staying. Once they make that trade, you don't think he's going anywhere. And I think Yankee fans feel the same. Well, wow, there's no way they can let Soto walk. He's not going to leave. And then there was even some thought, we get him in pinstripes. I'm going to extend him. You got to extend him now. No, wrong, not happening. Juan Soto made it very clear. The number one takeaway for me yesterday from his press conference was that he isn't signing an extension with the Yankees. End of story. Forget about anything else. This is a 1 year rental. Now, it doesn't mean that it's a bad move.
Yeah.
But it's basically World Series or bust right now, and you better cross your fingers and hope that Steve Cohen doesn't get involved in Juan Soto, which is going to be.
Steve, this is what you take away from the Zoom. Steve Cohen.
Juan Soto,
who, by the way, until Steve Cohen actually does something this winter, I'm getting a little tired of hearing about Steve Cohen.
Even more so. By the way,
is the mic on, Steve A?
Even more so.
Come on, man. Steve Cohen.
If somehow you're right, I shouldn't have said it, King Cohen. If somehow King Cohen doesn't land Yamamoto, you're going to be even in more trouble. Because I could see it now. You and Yankee fans thought, wow, we got Juan Soto. He's going to be here forever. That's not the case. Soto put on the hat because it's another team he got traded to. He says he's been talking about this extensions, or lack of extensions, for 4 or 5 years now. By the way, not to mention Ohtani, who got $700 million. Soto's going to get well over $500 million. It's going to cost even more than you thought. So the Yankees made this trade, which I respect, all in. Great move for 1 year. That's all it is, 1 year. You better go out there and maximize Aaron Judge and Juan Soto in the same lineup for this 1 year. Anything beyond the idea that the evil empire is back and Soto's going to be a lifelong Yankee and pair him with Judge, it's not happening.
Forget about the evil empire. Forget about all the other fancy stuff that really at the end of the day doesn't mean anything. The only thing that matters to me, and the only thing that should matter really to Yankee fans, is that for the 2024 season, he'll be batting either second or third on opening day, and Aaron Judge will either be in front of him or behind him. He will have a chance to ingratiate himself to this amazing sports city, and we will have a chance to reciprocate that. The Yankees, who I believe are nowhere near being done, because I think they're getting Yamamoto. They're spending money that nobody thought they were about to spend, and everybody, well, I understand that. Everybody will ultimately be proven wrong, because even if they miss on Yamamoto, they're going to pivot, whether it's a Glass now, whether it's a Blake Snell, whether it's a Montgomery. Yankees are coming locked and loaded for 2024. Let's not mess around and make this anything more than it's not. The New York Yankees.
Well, it's 1 year.
Well, it's 1 year until it's either 9 or 10 or 12, or yeah, he could leave. I understand that.
Just like anybody else.
But
everybody else can have an equal chance.
Yeah, but I'm not going to sit here on December 12th and fret about what I already understand to be very clear. They brought in a transcendent hitter. Mm-hmm. He's got to see if he wants to stay. They got to see how much they want to give him. I know they've got the money allotted to eventually give him. Now we got to see if the marriage works out. And I've got great confidence that it will. But I also know, here's why I've got good confidence in the Yankees.
To me, it's not even a marriage. A marriage is a long-term commitment. This is a commitment knowing that it's going to end in 1 year. It is ending. At the end of the season, the marriage is broken up. It's divorce.
What are you talking about,
He's going to be a free
Sal?
agent. Juan Soto's gonna, there was no indication yesterday that Juan Soto loved the pinstripes and loved the Yankees and couldn't wait to be a Yankee long-term.
I got a pretty good feel. I thought he spoke very highly about the history. I don't know that he laid it on incredibly thick, but I didn't sit there saying to myself, I really didn't. I didn't sit there and say, geez, this guy looks like he wishes he was somewhere else. It's not even December 15th.
It's business. This is the team he's at. He's going to embrace it. He's going to enjoy it. He's going to play his rear end off. He's going to go out there and try to win a World Series this year. That's it. Anything beyond
that's all I expect right now. Right now.
Okay.
Now.
Well, I'm just preparing you the long term. There's a very realistic scenario here in where the Yankees, I know this is hard to believe, but actually don't win the World Series this year.
I've never said that they're going to win the World Series. I got to see what else they do.
Because
what if they don't? What if they don't and he loves it and he resigns and then they win the World Series? What do you mean they better? I don't know what that means. They better.
They're all in this year. What if they don't? So let's say they don't win the World Series and Soto hits free agency like he's going to do and leaves.
Well, that's fine.
You traded 5 players, 4 of them young arms or good, decent arms.
Yeah.
4 arms for 1 year of Juan Soto,
which every baseball fan should do. There's not a baseball fan on the planet that wouldn't say, I mean, if you're being objective, that's a move you have to do. First of all,
but you gotta have it pay off and win.
I mean, can we get to January 1st? Can we get to spring training? Now I understand we're reacting to the press conference, and the Yankees still need the Zoom. Yankees have a lot to do, and the Yamamoto stuff is in the air, and everybody's a little tense this week, including maybe my partner, until the Mets actually, do something. But Juan Soto, to me, this is a gift. This is a gift for the baseball gods. He's got to produce. Listen, people talk about the short porch. He hits a lot to left field. So this notion that Juan Soto comes in and drills 50 bombs because the fence is 314 feet away, he might. But if he tries to do that, he might hit 256, which is not Juan Soto. So I'm of the mindset, I'm still evaluating. The first layer of evaluation was, would the Yankees look to radically change the roster based off of last season? Check. Number 2.
Well, how's it right? They got Soto.
But okay. So you start with getting one of the 2 or 3 best hitters in the game.
Great move. Agreed.
That's
100%.
it. They're starting, right? You pair him with Judge, we're good to go, in theory. The next thing in terms of evaluation for me is what they gave up. Am I okay with it possibly coming back to bite me if Soto leaves? I mean, listen, he didn't sign, so I'm going to grant you a chance that he does.
You got 1 year of him.
Understood, right? So you gave up a backup catcher, no disrespect, but he's a C- player. We don't waste time on him. So the big piece is Michael King, and I tried to tell everybody this the day after the trade. Michael King is not Dwight Gooden coming up at age 19. Michael King is 29.
Well, what about the other guys?
Well, no,
if one or 2 of those guys hit to be a decent starter,
I'll deal with it.
Okay.
I honestly, I swear to God, I will not have buyer's remorse. I won't come in here in 2 years if Soto's on the Mets or on the Dodgers or on the Red Sox for some exorbitantly wacky contract, and Drew Thorpe is pitching to a 2.17 ERA with a whip of barely 1 for the Padres.
Yankees missed the postseason, or they're out in the first
and the
round,
Yankees' rotation's in shambles. I'm going to remain true to my opinion now. The Yankees took a massive swing. There's still work to do. Soto's a superstar. Yankees are pissed, and the Yankees are pouncing. And I'm good with that.
That's fine.
For now.
And I agree with the trade. It's a great trade. Do it. I don't care what happens afterward. I'm just saying that understand what it is. it's a 1-year rental. You gave up 5 players, 4 pitchers with potential for a 1-year rental. That means they're all in this year. Soto made that clear yesterday. BT and Sal on the Fan, our friends at Town Fair Tire. Remind you that at Town Fair Tire, you always get the guaranteed lowest price on name brand tires from Connecticut to Maine. Nobody beats Town Fair Tire. Nobody. Will is calling from Whitestone. What's up, Will? Will? Vinnie is calling from Brick. Vinnie?
Yo, you there?
What's up, Vinnie?
What's going on, man? What's going on, man? The Mets done nothing. Yankees made a huge thing. And here you are trying to turn it negative. Again, typical
I'm not turning it
loser
negative.
Mets fan.
I'm not turning it negative. It has nothing to do with the Mets. I'm talking about Juan Soto
You're
being...
You're still saying King Cohen. You're saying he's going to leave. You don't know
How
what
do you
he's
feel
gonna
about
do.
Juan Soto? You're right. I don't know. But you know this. He's not extending his contract here. You got him for 1 year. Enjoy it.
We
1
got
year.
we got him in the building. That's all that matters.
No, see, that's
You know
exactly
why?
my
You know
point,
why?
Vinny.
'Cause he wants to play for a winning team.
See, that's it.
Want...
You're wrong. You're the
The
exact
winning
person that I'm trying to
organization.
educate
He's
today.
gonna He'll the market and we'll pay him.
No, Vinny, you're wrong. You're wrong.
We're going to take Yamamoto from you, and then you're going to really
taking him
be
from
crying,
anybody.
Sal.
So Vinny,
You're really gonna be crying.
Vinny, can you listen for a second? 'Cause I'm actually trying to help you here. Let me educate you. You're wrong.
Here we go.
Yeah, no, not here we go. I'm trying to educate. Like, seriously, just be quiet for a second. Let me educate you. You think that Juan Soto is going to be caring about the pinstripes or the building or the fact that the Yankees are building. He doesn't.
He'll make enough in endorsements being a Yankee.
He
Being a
wants.
Yankee will make enough in endorsements.
He wants money. Just acknowledge this fact. The Yankees
That
made
is
it.
money.
No,
Endorsements is
Yeah, a little bit of a bad reception there. We're going to let you bounce there.
bad reception. A little bit more than a bad reception.
Well,
there with
he
Vinny.
wants. I don't think his points are crazy. Actually, I don't know exactly how he views the pinstripes, and I don't really care. But you can't say that it means nothing. Like, you can't say that.
It means nothing.
Well, I
to
mean,
him.
you can,
He's-
but you
he's-
don't know that.
I'm not saying it. He said it yesterday.
What did he say?
I'll enjoy it while I'm there. You want to talk about contract? They know who to talk to.
Okay.
He wants money. He's made that
But
clear
nobody-
every step of the way for the last 5 years.
Nobody disputes that he wants money. Do you think, that if Juan Soto wants to stay, that the Yankees will not pay him? Do you honestly think that?
No, I don't
Okay.
think that. But
So
you said if he wants to stay. You're missing the point. He wants the most money. I don't think he cares where it's coming from. It could be.
I can't say that. I can't say that.
But you're saying
I
that
can't
because
say
you're a
that.
Yankee fan.
No.
Juan Soto just told you yesterday. I'm here. I plan on winning with this team right now. That's it. It's not, oh, my God, this is the greatest thing ever.
I don't
Being
need
a
that.
Yankee.
What does that mean? You know how many guys have said that it didn't work
Well, then
out?
what's separating the Yankees from anybody else?
Well, the thing that's separating the Yankees' ability in terms of what I at least what I deem as a strategic advantage right now is that he's in the building.
Yeah.
And they
But
they get to foster relationships. They get to pair him up with one of the greatest players of this generation, Aaron Judge, in front of, rabid fans who were starving with a heavy concentration of great Dominican baseball fans. And you play 81 times in a 6 stadium with the history of the Yankees, and we'll see where it goes.
Right.
I mean,
for now. Yeah, he's there for now.
Well, but that's all we could do.
This
now.
is not, you thought, and I think other Yankee fans thought and still think, that by getting him here for a year, it's going to be an advantage. It is not.
Yes, it is.
No.
Why is it not going to be an advantage?
He's going to test the
So
open
you don't think
market.
that familiarity and friendships mean anything?
No, I don't.
That's nonsense.
With Juan
That is
Soto?
absolute nonsense.
How do you know he's going? Maybe he hates somebody.
I'm not saying he's going to get a hometown discount. Trust me, I'm not implying that
Right.
at all. I know that.
Well, Aaron
Boris-
Judge got one.
What's that?
Yankees got one with Aaron Judge, hometown discount.
Well, I mean-
you think Juan Soto's giving that? No,
I don't
way.
think the Yankees are counting on that.
Right.
That's the interesting
Well,
part.
that's what I'm trying to let everybody know.
Well, the Yankees made this move. Do you think that the Yankees made this move with whatever amount of money they deem either acceptable or whatever, what Soto might want, earmarked for him? Do you think they would have made the trade without the resources and, more importantly, the appetite to cut the check when it's time? The answer is irrefutably yes. Of course they have the money because they're the third or fourth, wealthiest organization in North America.
Mm-hmm.
So they've got the money, and now they've got the appetite to spend it.
Well,
you got to see if he wants to stay.
I haven't seen them spend anything yet. Let's see them start to spend it
I
then.
mean, it's December 12th.
Oh, okay.
I think it's
whatever
it
but
is.
you say the same thing for King Cohen. Oh, what's he done yet?
But at least Soto's in the building.
Yeah, okay. They made a trade.
Did we print up the Andre Scrub jerseys yet?
They traded.
I don't even care about the Mets today. The Mets
It's not
right
about
now.
the Mets. I'm not talking about the Mets. You are.
I brought them up. The Mets right now are an insignificant gnat in the
Right.
baseball universe.
The Yankees
until they
traded
get somebody of significance.
4 guys under control 4 pitchers for 1 year rental. That's not what you're doing.
Okay. Yeah. How many prospects have the Yankees had that flame out?
Yeah, a lot.
Would you have made the move? Now, I know
I would have. I said it's a great move.
Okay.
But
you take the chance.
But I think you're doing it, and Yankee fans think that they did it under the assumption that he's going to be here forever, that this is more than just a rental.
Slight correction. Close. In all sincerity, close. I think the Yankee fans who see this pragmatically and aren't, delusional, crazy people who just think it's going to be Yankees or nothing, which is no longer the case because baseball's changed. I believe that when you get somebody in a building and you get to plant the seed of trust.
By the way, have they even gotten him in the building
matters.
yet? Have they gotten him in the building yet? They get Juan Soto. They don't even bring him in the building. We didn't even see him in a jersey yet.
I don't care about that. I honestly don't.
You're saying when they get him in the building?
Well,
he's not in the building. He's doing it via Zoom in Florida.
Okay, well, when he goes to Steinbrenner Field and he gets his pinstripes and his blue workout shirt, he will officially be in the building. Or maybe he'll be in the building when they hold up the number, number 19 for, what's the number again? 18, 19 for Yamamoto? Maybe he'll show
18,
up to 8. That's right, 18. Did Darren wear 18 with the Yankees?
He's not going to wear 18 with the Mets, I'll tell you that. Tito is calling from Scotch Plains, New Jersey. What's up, Tito?
Man.
So, I'm a Yankee Jets fan, so I have the yin and the yang. And up until this year, I was thinking the Yankees aren't going to do anything. Then this happens, and it kind of makes me think you might get the offer for this guy. Soto's going to be the $1 billion man. 15 years, $1 billion.
Not a chance, Tito. Not a chance, Tito. There's no chance. There's no chance.
$67 million a year.
Yeah, there's no chance. No, Tito, it's not going to happen. So I just want to ask you: do you come to the $1 billion figure because Ohtani got $700 million?
100%.
Okay, but
but
Tito, that's not accurate. That's not the way it goes. I mean, Ohtani, number one, is a Japanese player, and the Japanese revenue stream that changes it. But more specifically, it's like you brought in 2 guys. It's 2 contracts.
You're right, but he has a delusional agent that says, I got the $1 billion man here.
He's not getting $1 billion.
It's not $400 million a couple of years ago.
Not happening, Tito.
He did.
It's just not.
He did, Tito. It's not gonna, and thank you for the call. He's not getting $1 billion. And now remember, part of Ohtani's allure is that he pitches as well. So you're paying a guy who's a player and a pitcher. Now, $700 million to me is ridiculous, but I think Juan Soto's getting over 5. And I wouldn't be shocked if he got 6, honestly.
Listen, he could. Now,
maybe more. But he's not getting $1 billion.
No, there's no way he's getting $1 billion. And listen, I know that there's this assumption that Juan Soto rolls in and hits 309 with 43 bombs and an OPS of 1,100, and the Yankees win 95, 96 games, and he becomes Reggie. That might happen. Or he can hit 279, 29 home runs, 95 RBIs, and an OPS of 901, which would change what he gets in the. Not that it doesn't change that he's a great player, but there's a transition period here, and I can't wait to watch it. And I'm under no illusions. I'm not sitting here saying that when Spencer Jones makes the show in a year or two that Soto's still here. I don't know. All I know is that he's here now.
Right.
The Yankees were not good last year. They were boring. They were offensively, historically inept. And they're doing something about it. And for me, I'm good with that. It's a good starting point.
And that's
Keep
fine.
it going.
It's going to change for 1 year. It's going to be the greatest thing. Soto here with Aaron Judge in that lineup, I'm with you. And I would make that trade over again if I'm the Yankees. But I got no indication yesterday, no confidence yesterday that anything that takes place this year will impact him once he hits free agency at the end of the year. We'll get to the Tommy DeVito, Zach Wilson stuff. Hard to believe that these guys win offensive players. I mean, think about the odds on that one. Did they have that one on FanDuel?
With Zach.
Oh, my.
About tears of joy.